Thankfully, my heated jacket from Soul thing keeping me warm. Ain't gonna stop me, never gonna stop. Ah, I was cramping up super bad last night for some weird reason because I'm staying up on my hydration, but I think my electrolytes might be off. So I picked up one of these coconut waters on my way to work. I like drinking them a lot more than Gatorade because Gatorade is just so full of sugar. And you just feel like your teeth are rotting out. Like, no thanks, not today. And then it's like, oh, you need a little extra salty stuff, and this thing literally says salty in the description. So hopefully someone's out there wanting to watch. We got a lot of new subscribers yesterday from yesterday's live stream, so I was like, oh heck, might as well go live too. But I go live again this morning. Usually it takes a few minutes for people to come on in. Hey Jen. I was gonna go live, but then I saw you guys were live, so I was like, all right, well, I'd rather watch Morning Mojo. And then now that Clint had to leave, I was like, well, might as well go live myself over here. Yeah, right now I'm just catching up on all the bottles that they left for me last night, and thankfully I don't have to stay here all day. It's not going to be a full day of bottle filling. You said you're going on vacation. Is that what I gathered before I got cut off? We have spring break over here. Is it next week? Week after next or something like that. That's spring break for us. So that'll be nice. Except we don't get paid during spring break. So that's all right. I'm not too stressing about it. It's interesting being on like a working on like a teacher schedule, because I work for a school. So we get, like the major holidays. Nice. Where are you going if you don't mind saying? We get like Christmas off, Thanksgiving break, like everything. Remember, as like a kid, you get those days off at school. Like we get those off. But unfortunately, this spring break, I'm not going anywhere specific. Gosh, so if I lived in North Carolina, I would be going to the Great Smoky Mountains as often as I could. Um, what is it? The Cape. There's a lighthouse I've been to over there, and I can't remember what it's called. Wilmington. Jen, have you ever seen the show One Tree Hill? It was filmed in Wilmington. Such a great show. And it kind of like, in my opinion, like that's when I was in high school, right? So it really just encapsulates what it was like in high school. Hey, thanks, Eric. I think one of these future live streams I'm gonna do just talking about beards and beard care. I got the results back to my DNA test, and there's definitely some Viking in there somewhere. So that's definitely where this beard comes from. You graduated 2011? Nice. I graduated 2008. You're a little bit right there behind me. If you ever get a chance, Jen, you should. I mean, if you like metal music, there's this band called ASG, and they're out of Wilmington. They're hands down one of my favorite bands ever. I want to go to Wilmington uh, just to see, just to see that band again. I've never seen them, but your brother graduated in 2008 too. Nice. That's super cool. My little sister graduated in 2012, so I didn't. I never had a chance to be in school with her. Where we gonna put these bottles? Never gonna stop me. Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop me. Turn it. Scream if you want it. 2001 graduate. Nice. Super cool. Oh gosh. High school honestly feels like forever ago. And I didn't really have the best high school or middle school experience, any grade school for that matter. So I was so happy to be done with it. You find a lot of good stuff on eBay, Eric. I remember back in its heyday, you could find a lot of good stuff on eBay, but now it just kind of seems like I don't know, just another kind of form of Amazon in a sense. Without the it's like Amazon without the reviews, right? They're like product reviews. Oh, nice. That's good. That's good to have an authentication program. So this bus right here, it runs on natural gas, and you could just smell a difference. Never mind, that's diesel. And say, why does the exhaust smells weird on that thing? I have that Rob Zombie hit song stuck in my head. When Clint just said all he does is work, work, work. Like that makes me think of Rob Zombie. Hey Parveen, what's up, dude? Or Jack, I should say. Nice to see you today. We're streaming a little earlier now, so hopefully it's not as late over there for you. Oh, this is my one of my favorite brands of coconut water. I like it more when it has the pulp in it. Like little chunks of coconut. Dude, seriously, Eric, you're super right. What's up, Simple Fish Tanks? And you know, it's funny you say that. Like the other day, I was talking about going to Barnes and Nobles, right? Like, I don't know if you have those where you live, but they're bookstores. Um, and that used to be the place to get books. And my girlfriend and I went in there the other day. Like this was months ago. We went in, and it was honestly just so overwhelming. Hey, sorry, Simple Fish Tanks. We got full. We're full of moderators. Our moderator list is full. We're not going to turn the moderators into the Wu Tang Clan, where everyone's just a part of the Wu Tang Clan. But yeah, Barnes and Nobles was just so overwhelming that it's hard to find a book, and you couldn't find what you were looking for. I appreciate you wanting to be one though, and it's like, gosh, I genuinely like shopping online for books because the whole algorithm, everything's tailored to you and it knows exactly what you want. Whereas, walking around a physical store, you have to like search for it, and honestly, I couldn't even find the book that I was looking for without asking for help. And it was just in a super weird section of the bookstore. It was the complete saga for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. If you're wondering what book I was looking for. Yeah, guys, if you can hit that thumbs up button, that'd be super rad. Helps the stream out. There's this one, what do you call this? Whatever this little thumb nozzle is. Thumb nozzle, that doesn't make sense. Whatever turns this bottle on in the middle on and off, it's just leaking like crazy. Hopefully it gets fixed soon. I'm gonna close the store really quick. Because it is cold today. And still wearing my heated jacket from Solfaing. And they offered, if you use code FLYING90 during checkout, you do get $8 off your order. So that's super cool. Oh, interesting. That's pretty random. That is pretty cool. Hopefully they don't have any like weirdos taking advantage of that, right? It's kind of like a dating app, but for people that like books. I like reading. I bought this little e-reader a while ago, and it's honestly my favorite thing to carry around because it's just not distracting. Like with your phone, if I know there's a Kindle app on your phone, but you can, it's just for reading. So you don't have like all the notifications, you don't have the distractions. Pretty sweet. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's just moderated or moderate. I don't know if that's the right word or not, but it's just made for, or you have to go through Barnes and Nobles basically. I guess let's talk about that like really quick while we're on the subject. Like, do you guys have any trouble meeting people? Like not just like for relationships, but just for friends and stuff in general? Like make new friends. I gotta say, like some of the coolest people I've met have just been online. Yeah. YouTube and stuff. I can't just have that problem. Uh, it's like when I'm sober now, but when I was drinking, would go to the brewery and stuff. I'd have all these friends by the end of the night. And where I live, we're a relatively small town. 50,000 people population. I can't go anywhere without running into someone I know. And I don't mind it. A lot of people are like, I hate going to Walmart and seeing someone I know. And it's like, well, why? Do you hate having friends? And my people, it's not, I don't want to say anyone in specific, but they're always like, why do you care like how you look when you go out in public? Like, well, because I'm out in public and no one I know. It's important to look, presentable, in my opinion. One time I went out on a date with this girl. This was years and years ago. And I wasn't dressing up fancy, but I wasn't wearing like sweatpants. And we go to this restaurant, and she shows up in sweatpants, and I'm like, what the heck? And of course, I knew so many people in that restaurant too, and it's like, come on. Needless to say, we're not together anymore. So these bottles are dead empty right now. We're basically zero air in there. This is what we're filling up, if you guys are wondering. But I think I will have to turn the compressor on too, just because of how much air they're taking. Let me know if you guys, if the audio gets affected or not by this. Is it too bad? I mean, obviously you're going to be able to hear it on the. But hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. It's weird though. I think when the compressor is running, the YouTube algorithm just hears it as noise. So it gets like kind of tricked that I'm talking, and so more people end up watching the stream, or at least will stop by the stream. But yeah, it's interesting, like hearing more people talking about that once they get out of high school or grade school, they just really struggle at making friends, and it's always like the more popular kids that were in school, and it's like maybe you just thought you were super cool in high school, but in real life, in adult life, you're actually like a terrible human being, and no one wants to deal with that, or no one wants to talk to you. So it kind of makes me laugh when I hear that, and for like those kind of people, like I'm not laughing at people that can't make friends that want to, but people that were thought they were everything to the world in high school, and then once they get out of high school, they just have zero friends, and all of them stop talking to each other. So I hope you guys don't have that kind of high school, or like have that kind of real life experience. I think I have too many friends, to be honest with you guys. There's people that I can't even remember their names, and it's like a guy we can get away with like dude and bro, like, hey dude, what's up, man, and stuff like that. You don't have to remember their name at all because that's just fine. That's it's kind of socially acceptable, at least over here on the west coast of California. Dude, I feel like I've met some great people just here on YouTube. You know, like Clint, Jin, just to name a few on the top of my head. Let's see if these kids need to come back and get some bottles. They said that a few more needed bottles, so we got 6 already. I'm excited not to have to wear I'm wearing earplugs. You can't see it because of my beard and hood and stuff. But I'm excited not to be wearing earplugs anymore for a while, for a few days. But my ears just kind of hurt. And maybe there's a clog or something in there. I hope not, but I do have health insurance now, so I could go to the doctor if I wanted without having to pay out the wazoo. That's good. I sent one of my friends a package on Amazon or off of Amazon, right, as a gift. And I realized that Amazon doesn't usually deliver to his house, apparently. So that was kind of interesting. Like, even though it had, before I checked out, it had the option for free shipping. And then once I punched in their address, it's like, oh, it's going to be $8. Say, what? You do live out in the middle of nowhere, man. See, right now, this valve is leaking so bad that it's kind of a sweet spot where it can be, where it won't leak as bad. It was just fun. No, the bottles are so low that they just completely spank. Like, I brought spanking the banks because it just totally wipes out all the bank cascade system that we have. So then you got to switch to compressor mode, and then that's kind of what tops it off. But it takes even longer, so it's kind of annoying. It's just one of those days. Yeah, we did hit 2,000 subscribers. Well, if you see what the stream's called. I really appreciate you guys wanting to hang out with me, follow me along on my daily journey. You know, I do film or post a video every single day that comes out at noon Pacific Standard Time. I've been on a daily vlog streak. We just broke 120 days in a row. It's not super awesome. Now I'm just going for 365. 365 and keeping the streak alive, you know. But it's going to be hard because I'm doing an ultra marathon in May, so I'm really not sure how I'm going to be able to keep the daily vlog streak going. I might just film some like super short videos or just like one horizontal video to kind of be like, hey, what's up, everyone? Today is, Tuesday, or I guess it's going from Wednesday to Friday, or sorry, Wednesday till Sunday. So I might just do it that way. I'm not entirely too sure. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I still have a little time. What are your guys' thoughts on that? How should I do that? Or is the streak over if I wait? I'll still be doing it. I'll bring my GoPro. There you go. We're back now. I don't know whose cell phone provider you guys have, but Verizon is allowed to give you a name. So if if your name isn't stored in someone's phone, um, your name will still show up to the Verizon people. I don't know if it's for everyone or just Verizon users, but like, just text me. It's more than likely it's just spam. The only people that call me now are just spam people. Oh, sir, we want to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Shut up. Find something better to do with your time. But I'm curious though. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be nothing. And can't you tell I'm doing something right now? Yeah, I appreciate the two of you want to hang out with me for a bit. We got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 bottles to go. Cause I want more. Burn it, burn it. Scream if you want it. Burn it, burn it. Cause I want more. Burn it, sorry, this is my. I know you didn't come on the stream to get a live. Sorry, to get a Rob Zombie impersonator. My beard's kind of like his though. Hopefully the quality of the stream isn't too bad. We only have 2 bars of cell service too. Classic Verizon, right? You pay $130 a month for your cell service, but it can't even really work. Yeah, 2,000 subscribers. Holy moly. And I can't remember what his name was, but we've been chatting up on my community post. He's like, yeah, I have less than, he has like 1,300 subscribers. I'm just rounding here. But he has almost 3,000 watch hours. I'm like, what the heck? That's wild. I'm only at 750 watch hours for the year. So it's like, people aren't watching my videos that long. And my videos aren't that long, to be honest. They're trying to make them less than 10 minutes. They're between 5 and 8 minutes long, and you can just see that people stop watching after like the first minute or two. So it doesn't really add to my watch hours. So that's why I've been going live, to be honest. If you live stream for an hour and you have at least like 5 to 10 people watching, that contributes to a lot of watch hours. And it's kind of annoying too that YouTube has that, like the watch hours um, as like a standard that you have to hit. Because even if your channel isn't monetized, they're still putting ads up on your video and they're still collecting revenue. But heaven forbid they share it, Stuff like that makes me laugh. Like, come on, YouTube. So I do have a merch store too, you guys. I don't know if you checked that out or not. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got tank tops, long sleeves. A little of this, a little of that. A little bit for everyone. Huh. Sorry, I'm talking my mouth full. What are we going to talk about though for the next, 30 minutes or so before we pop off the stream? I've been making banners for my friends if they need them for their YouTube channel. Am I blurry? Or is it just out of focus? I can't tell. Jen just responded that she's super stoked on her new one. There was 2 changes I made to it, so I'm glad she liked it. I wish the cropping was a little bit better. Though, like on Quince, it's way bigger than the frame. But I showed him my coconut water. I told him about my coconut water on their morning mojo, and he's like, get that thing away from me. And then the part of me wants to prank him and just send him the whole case of coconut water. Hope he's not like allergic or something, you know, that would be bad. That wouldn't be a very funny prank. What are parents still watching? I'd like to know more about what it's like living in Indianapolis. Indianapolis. That's a tough word to say. I didn't realize I struggled with that word until I started saying it just now. But also, too, going back to the watch hour part on live streams, if no one's watching your stream, then you don't get any points for it. So it's a double-edged sword. But at least the rain's holding back for now. It rained all last night, too, and I woke up to rain. And leg cramps. Oh, gosh, I was cramping so hard last night. That was awful. Hope the chat hasn't just died out, too, or instead of missing messages because Verizon decided to be a little butthead. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. We might just switch it to where I put the phone down over there on the side and you guys just watch me work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I will have to drain the condensation tank here in a sec. Or after I'm done filling, we'll drain the condensation tank because it's been so moist out. Gosh, I hate filling the bottles though when they're this empty. It's just so annoying. It takes so dang long too. Can you guys chime in too? Like people want to be moderators so bad. I get asked that a lot. Like, oh, can I be a moderator? Like, well, why do you want to be a moderator? Interesting. Yesterday we met someone through the live stream that was talking about that they're a virtual YouTube manager, and that people use the not emojis, but you know, like a virtual character of themselves to then create content. And it's like, what the heck? That's interesting. You know, because they're shy and they don't want to show their real self on YouTube. I thought that was really interesting. I never knew that existed. I mean, I heard about it like in the metaverse, you know, like that way. And what's the app called? Where it's like VR chat, I think is what it's, where people just walk around as avatars and they talk it up with other people. I had a VR headset for a bit, and I tried checking that app out, but I had the Quest 2, I think. And it wasn't powerful enough to run that app. Hey, how's it going, Irfan? I'm SCBA Tech. So right now we're just filling air bottles. We've got a fire academy. That's what I'm doing today. Thanks for tuning in from Indonesia. Heard it's really beautiful over there. It looks really beautiful. A lot of great surfing, right? I think I remember in the game, like Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer, there was like an Indonesia map or level surf spot. Yeah, I'm an SCBA tech for a at a fire academy. But now I just fill air bottles because that part of my job, the technician side of it, got outsourced to Pennsylvania. So now I'm just a glorified bottle filter. But it's okay. I like my job, but there are some days where it gets me a little bit. So I appreciate you stopping by. You hit the like button, the subscribe button, all of the above. It really helps the channel out. It's free to subscribe, you know, as always. Usually I put the camera like to my side and you guys are just watching me doing work, but this time I was like, I'll just mount it to the compressor here and try to chat it up with you guys as best as I can. I don't know if you can really hear me over the compressor and stuff, but we're doing the best we can. Yeah, I am always alone. Honestly, it makes it kind of nice. I don't mind it at all. No one really bugs me. I can listen to music if I want. I can live stream. I can sing along when the compressor's on because no one can hear me either. Yeah, I honestly really like working alone. What do you do for work? Irfan? Is that how you say it? ER fan? That makes me trying to say your name makes me think of Mr. Garby, the substitute teacher. Hey, Rollin. There's the other compressor going off now too. Double the compressors. Yeah, I really do earplugs that come on Saturday. I'm so excited. These ones I'm using are not carrying the bow anymore. I'm trying really hard not to use like single-use items. And some of the students have seen me using paper plates though, but I try really hard not to use single-use paper plates, like single-use earplugs. And these ones I've been using are just worn out now. So the decibel level protection is going down hard. Three, 6, 9, 12 to go. 12 bottles to go. Thank goodness. Then we're getting out of here for the day. Got the coconut water on board. Yeah, working in a like a group environment or a team environment is just so annoying. There's always going to be that one person who slacks off, and it's annoying. Like, honestly, I don't want to get into politics here, but that's why I'm a big supporter of Doge. If I click my, let me focus a little better focus. I really need to get a new phone. My iPhone is pretty dang old, so the camera doesn't work very well. Hey, Spidey, what's up, dude? Good to see you again. Appreciate the compliment. I get 2,000 subs. Yeah, I was stuck at 1,500 for quite a while, and now we're up to 2,000. Like, heck yeah, I really think it has to do with live streaming. The live streams really helped out my channel, like my viewership, I should say. This one gauge is broken. Or not the gauge is broken, but the valve is broken for the gauge. It's giving me a false reading on the bottle. Yeah, that's what they were saying at Clint Stream this morning. Do you have a book you'd recommend, or that you've been reading you want to share with the chat here? I've been reading this book called The Future, and it's about all these tech billionaires and how they deal with the end of the world. And honestly, for the first 60% of the book, it was so dry. It was so boring. I almost gave up. But the book has come around now. It's gotten a lot better. And then I've been reading this book called The Saga of Icelanders, where it's a bunch of sagas about like Vikings and Icelanders and stuff. Pretty neat. I just got scratched the surface though, so I haven't really been reading too much. I haven't started yet because I've been reading this other book. I want to finish it, the one called The Future. Maybe we should stream later, and we'll call it talking books on World Book Day or something like that. What's your thoughts, Spidey? Is that something that would be interesting? You got 3 new books today. Oh heck yeah! You want to share what you got? And I know you're legit, so you're not just here to troll and you're gonna say something silly. Like you're you're a good person. What's your method of ordering books? You get them in person, get them from the library, order off Amazon. We were just talking earlier about like going to Barnes and Nobles and just how overwhelming it could be. Because there's just so many. I mean, not that there are so many choices online, but at least with online, you have all the algorithms and stuff to kind of help you pick because it knows exactly what you want. Nice. Hey, nothing wrong with getting new books. My dream is one day to have a giant library just full of books, like all that I've read. Hey, Sifa. I'm on the Central Coast of California. Where are you watching from? Bangladesh. Nice. Well, welcome. That's super cool. I've never been there, but I'd like to, I think. It's a pretty sweet spot. Do you like living there? Fun to say. We're just talking about books right now, and Spidey just said that they got 4 new books. So they're going to tell us what they're called. Are you reading anything good over there? Yeah, I'm reading The Future, Tales of Icelanders. What else? Am I reading anything else? That's pretty much my main two books right now. I'm on Goodreads, with the reading challenge. It's easy to keep track of what you've been reading with Goodreads. I've been reading a lot of these books called Tom Swift Jr. books. The Extremely Embarrassing Life of Lottie Brookes. Interesting. Never heard of that one. The Dancing Bear, My Magical Friends, and the last one, Dog Man sticker book. That's super cool. Hey, it's good to read instead of scroll, right? You can spend so much. I mean, these guys are almost talking about me for an hour here. But you can spend so much time online just mindlessly scrolling. It's like, well, what am I getting out of this on, being on, like thinking about Instagram or TikTok, like, what am I really gaining from this? Like nothing. It's not, in my opinion, it's not really worth our time to be on those sites. At least on YouTube, oh, you got a cool book fair, nice. You're not gaining anything by scrolling on those sites. It's just such a giant waste of time. And it's meant to distract you from what's actually really going on in the world. Yeah, in the past, in the 1900s, there were book fairs. Scholastic book fairs were a thing. Even the local library had book fairs. But I think they were trying to get rid of books, and maybe they had too many or something. You can get a bunch of books for just $1 or two. That was pretty cool. There's this thing called Blind Date with a Book. Yeah, I appreciate it. We're trying to break 3,000 subscribers now, right? Blind Date with a Book's pretty cool because it's all wrapped up in paper, right? So they have no idea what you're getting. And I've read some pretty interesting ones like that way. Oh, I appreciate it. Can you tell us more about Bangladesh and what it's like living there? Heck, if I was able to, I'd look it up on the map because I'm not entirely too sure where it is. I know it's in Europe, right? I've seen some. I think I've had a few shirts that is like made in Bangladesh, but I can't fully remember. It's 9:28 a.m. over here. 9:28 a.m. to start our day out over here. 5:28. Is that a.m. or p.m.? 5:28 p.m. is almost dinner time. 11:28 p.m. Holy moly! That's late where you're watching from in Bangladesh. Yeah, I go to bed early, you guys. I go to bed at like 9:30. I can't really stay up that late. I also wake up at 6 too. 6 a.m. So that means that my videos come out and hey, what's up, Manchester City? My videos come out at 2 a.m. your time. You think Manchester City can answer Ronaldo or Messi, what would their answer would be? A lot of people have been going for Ronaldo. I'm not a soccer fan or football fan, but Ronaldo always. Can you explain your justification behind that answer? Messi. Uh-oh. We got some conflicting opinions here. Have you guys ever heard of Roy Kent? He's my favorite football player. Whoa, these dreams I've saved for you. It's weird how like different songs can get stuck in your head. See you, Steve. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for subscribing. Hope to see you in the next one. See you, Spidey. Thanks for watching too. I appreciate the subscription, Manchester. I got this AFI song stuck in my head. Oi. Yeah, I would say that my favorite football player is Roy Kent. Favorite coach would be Ted Lasso. Favorite club would be Richmond. I screwed up. I went to Barcelona once, and I didn't go to a game. Lava, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. What do you think? Is there going to be a season 3 of that show? Season 3 or season 4? That was the only reason why I had an Apple TV Plus subscription was because of Ted Lasso. And now that I was like, well, I'm going to end my subscription. I'll come back when you guys are back. But they jacked up the price. Like they almost doubled it, right? It was like $4.99, and now it's like $7 or $8. I want to say. What's your opinion on Nate? In my opinion, it sucks that they played him out or turned his character into just like a demon, this asshole. But he came back in the end though, right? At the final end of the last season, his character turned around. Only because he got dumped by gosh, I haven't seen the show in a while to remember all the characters. Remember the such a great show. We only got 6 balls to go, 3 more rounds. It is, you know, in my opinion, hey Clint, you're back. What's up, dude? We just got 6 more balls to go. We're just talking books right now and a TV show called Ted Lasso. We got like 5-ish minutes left of the stream before we hit an hour, so we might pop out of here out of an hour. We'll see. Yeah, I was gonna go live too this morning, but then I saw Morning Mojo was happening, so I was like, well, shoot. Hey, Ben, what's up, dude? I love Montana. It's beautiful. And you know, you always hear that like the sky in Montana is a lot bigger, right? And you're like, what does that mean? Until you get there. And when you're there, you realize just how big the sky is in Montana. It's beautiful. It's so awesome. I'd like to get back. Those on for yeah, that is super true. I have some old photos from there. I just need to find them. Hell Creek, Montana. That's cool. There's a Hell's Gate in Oregon. That's really awesome. You can we rode jet boats across the road through. We rode jet boats through there. Jet boats are awesome. That's my. I'd like to own a mini jet boat, like a little two-seater one. But where I live, there's not really anything anywhere to do that kind of stuff, so you'd have to really drive far. I mean, we do have a river that runs through our town, but the city council and the people in charge that work for the city are just so scared of anyone getting hurt. So you're not allowed to be down there unless you're homeless. And there's just bad stuff down there. So you don't really want to go down. Like 3 years ago, I want to say, like all of us had off-road vehicles would go down there during what is it in September? Like there was a 3-day weekend in September. It was super hot, and basically everyone in the town that had an off-road vehicle was down there. I was hanging out, just chilling. We were all super respectful, just hanging out in the river. But then there's this mountain, this little like hill where people lived up there, and they're all taking pictures. You can see them taking pictures of all of us, and they're reporting us to the sheriffs. And it's just like, come on, man, that's not cool at all. We're just trying to chill out and chill off, enjoy the river, and you're gonna want to snitch on us. Heaven forbid, for 2 or 3 days out of the entire year, you see people enjoying the river what you are able to enjoy. It's just malarkey. What do you know, Max? You don't know anything about owning property or stuff. You're just a silly boy. it's the it's the haves and the have-nots. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it until we're filling up with these bottles. I really got to go to the bathroom. This is number one, if you're wondering. And isn't there a Big Sky, Montana, too? Two tunes I've said for you. Whoa. Quit, are you reading anything good right now, dude? It is World Book Day, as they've been saying. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's this place called the Alabama Hills right by me. Not right by me. It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, the stars out there are really nice. That's why I like certain parts of Arizona, like Sedona, stuff like that. They closer to the border too. Like it starts with an R. It's slipping my mind right now though. But they put an ordinance in. The night watchers, or people that are into stars, astronomers, put an ordinance in blocking like street lights and high lights and stuff, and actually put when the satellites pass over there, they're required to turn off the light because it screws up your night vision and all that stuff. Have you guys ever seen a Starlink train go across the sky? It's really freaking neat. It's trippy at first, but it's really freaking neat once you realize what it is. I haven't seen one in a while though. The last book was Stephen King's It. Nice, nice. I've read a few Stephen King books. Oi. Nice, dude. Meteor showers are super cool. What song is that? Haley's coming the song. I just saw Haley's coming shooting. Somewhere in the stratosphere. Tell my mother, tell my father, I've done the best I can. Oi. Well, guys, we have hit an hour now, and like Clint saying, you know, your phone does a lot better if you get off. If you limit your stream time to an hour, well, that's all right. We can still hang out. We got 2 people watching right now. We'll still hang out until we finish these bottles. Actually, we might just have you guys stay in the chat here really quick because I really gotta go to the bathroom. But here, I'll give you guys something to stare at. Not me going to the bathroom. I'll show you guys what the sky looks like today. Second Chance by Shinedown. Yeah. Great song. I need something here to put in the. This will work. Put that there. Let's see. I think this is the magnet here. Let's flip this around. Nice. All right, we'll still be here. We'll still be here. Just take a look at the landscape. And we're back. Hope you guys didn't hear that. I realized I have my headphones that have the microphone. I should get the bag out from the. Yeah, that's the view from my work here, and that's actually where we shoot the SpaceX rockets from. You can kind of see one of the launch pads from here. It's kind of hard to go because it's cloudy, so the background it kind of gets lost in the background. But see that right in the middle of the frame there. It's kind of hard to tell, but that's one of the slicks they call it. Space Launch Complex, I believe, is what SLC stands for. That's where they shoot some of the rockets off. I actually haven't used that one in a while. SpaceX has its own, or not has its own, but uses a specific one